because I am also curious. Right. So, practical guide and talking points. So, please, if you have a pen and paper, if you want to take picture, I believe this will really be very beneficial for you, for every one of us. So, today we'll discuss practical ways to encourage customers to open their own Atomy accounts. Many customers, as we all know, love Atomy products, but unfortunately, they hesitate to register, right? We'll cover why that happens, what benefits they might be missing, and how we can gently guide them without pressure toward creating their own Atomy account. So, first of all, these are the most common objections customers raise. Please, if you can agree with me, just, thumbs up. What we have to do is to acknowledge them calmly and reassure them that membership is simple and optional. These are the main reasons customer resist signing up. So first and foremost, Atomy is a networking business, or what we called MLM. They think registering means joining an MLM or being forced to sell, which is, yes, a common mistake or a common thing that other MLM companies are telling their customers, right? Of course, they don't see what's in it for them. They're happy just buying products through you. There are some people who say, you know what? I'm just gonna buy to you. It's gonna be your benefit anyway, right? But we have to counter that saying and explain to them why is it very beneficial for them to have their own account and what they can benefit from the points that they will get, even if they are not selling the products. Then the last one is the registration process looks confusing or unnecessary. Our job is to clear up these misunderstandings. We want to make them feel that getting their own account is a benefit, not a burden. Acknowledge their hesitation, be understanding, and show them how easy and beneficial it really is. That is the reason why in Atomy we have three types of registration. We have customer account, we have distributor account, we also have the global registration account. So for the countries that are not yet open but they can already register. Now, let us first identify what are the two types. So the customer account and the distributor. So if our customer is just a customer and doesn't want to do the business, they can have the customer account. There's no obligation. They just buy the product when they want to, and later on, when they feel that they wanted to do the business or they wanted to benefit out from the personal products they're using through the PV or the point value of each product, then they can directly switch their account to becoming a distributor. However, while they are still on a consumer account, all of the personal purchases that they purchased through their personal account also accumulated personal points. So when the time they decide to become a distributor, they don't need to worry about their personal points once they reach the certain point required, of course, to have a commission. On the other hand, we have the distributor account. So going back to the consumer, what do we need to register? Atomy helped us a lot not to complicate the registration. We only need the email address. We only need the name, the last name, the mobile number, and the birthday. Why do we need the birthday? Because, yes, we have to be an adult in order for us to register in our Atomy platform. The second type of registration is the distributor account. So once, yes, we officially or we clearly explain the benefits of the points from being a customer to distributor to our customer, they will for sure switch to distributor. And if and only if they want to do the business or they wanted to benefit out from their personal purchases. So again, there is no pressure, right? Both registration doesn't have pressure. It's just up to us on how effective we are in explaining this to our customers because we have to break the confusion so that they will be able to understand why. Now, these are the key points to emphasize to our customers when we encourage them to have their own accounts. We have to focus on the customer benefits, keep it about convenience and rewards, not sales. Because sometimes our customers are thinking like, oh, you just want to have more sale from me. That's why you wanted me to register so that you can have, unlimited income, blah, 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 blah. So, when talking to customers, focus on these 5 key messages. First of all, it's free. It's a free membership, not a business commitment. So, when we say it's free, there is no costs, there is no obligation. Number 2, access to member prices. They get better deals directly. So say for example, if we have some promotions like what we've discussed earlier during our updates, if they don't have their personal own accounts, own Atomy accounts, they will not be able to purchase or benefit from our promotions since Atomy is a membership club only. So those without accounts cannot purchase from Atomy platform directly. And number 3, they can earn their own PV or point value for their own purchases. They get points for what they already buy. Number 4, they can order anytime without waiting for others. It's convenient, no waiting for everyone, right? What if, for example, you are on a holiday and your customer wanted to buy a toothpaste? So if you are not around, do you think your customer will wait for you for 3 or 4 days not brushing his or her teeth? Of course not. So you will lose or we will lose a customer. So that's why it's very important to encourage them to have their own account. And number 5, of course you'll still guide them. They're not losing your support. The goal is to make them feel empowered and taken care of, not sold to. Because oftentimes the main mistake of how we tell them about having their own account is we go directly to the business part, like, oh, you will earn this, you will earn that, you will have commission, blah blah blah. But we have to understand that we have to emphasize the value of the benefits of having their own account, not sales pitch. Now, here are the tips for encouraging sign-ups. First is we have to avoid pressure. Make the conversation feel light and helpful. People respond better to genuine sharing and guidance. Here are some effective ways to invite customers to sign up without sounding so pushy. First is reframe it as a privilege. Compare it to having a Costco or Sam's Club membership. It's simply access to better prices, better promotions, and no obligations. Then next one is to show, don't just tell. Help them sign up right there. So this is also a common mistake of a distributor wanting to register a member. They just say, oh, here is the link. You can register yourself. I always encourage everyone when we want to sign up a member, if he or she cannot sign up herself, you have to sit beside this person or go over with a phone and encourage him or her to already download the application. And once the sign up is already done, you already have to write down the login and the password of your new customer, and you have to save it on the application. So the auto login and save my account and something like that, so that every time they open the application, they are already signed in, right? And share your own story. Tell them how your membership makes things easier and more rewarding. So it's always better to share your own story if you have one, so that they will feel your genuinity and your will to helping them access a good product that will benefit their health and their skin, for example. And we also have to highlight the convenience and independence. We can say you can order anytime you want. You don't need to wait for me and not brush your teeth in 3 to 4 days because I'm on a holiday. You can order it and it can be delivered straight to your home. And lastly, we have to be patient. Let them enjoy the products first. When they trust you and see the value, they sign up naturally. I will repeat. When they trust you and see the value, they'll sign up naturally. Remember, it's about sharing, not selling. At the beginning, when a customer, yeah, when we ask a customer to try the products, at the beginning, the first, second meeting, he or she doesn't want to register. Just be patient because later on, once he or she will love the product, it works to him or her, he or she will naturally ask you, okay, how can I sign up? I really love the products and I wanted to continue using the products. So you see, it comes naturally. Just like in real life, when we wanted to do something and we're not ready, we feel that we are just forcing ourselves. But when the time comes that, okay, I want to do it now, I am positive that I can do it now, then it will come naturally from us without anyone pushing us to do what we wanted to do. Now, here is a sample message or script. So you can encourage yourself or your team, if you have an internal team, to adapt to this message to their own voice and relationship with the customer. Hey, Loredana, since you're already loving Atomy products, I'd recommend getting your own free member account. It gives you direct access to lower prices and your own PV points, and you can still ask me for help anytime. Do you want do you want me to walk through it? So you see, it sounds very helpful, and also you're not pushing your customer to have the account, right? Because sometimes I often hear like, you know what, you have to register and you will get points, you will get commission. I'm guilty of that because before I was also doing the same because I was thinking about like we have to do the business, we have to do the business. But later on, when you go through to your Atomy journey, Atomy business, you will realize that it is always better. It is always more rewarding when you take the time to let your customer feel the essence and the value, the benefits of the products for themselves. Okay? Now, I would like to remind you uh, about these closing thoughts. To wrap it up, remember these three principles: build trust first, lead with genuine and product satisfaction. The account will follow naturally once customers feels confident. Atomy isn't about forcing people to sign up. It's about helping them enjoy great products and share good value. When your customers feel understood and respected and valued, they'll want to be part of it on their own. We cannot force a person who doesn't really like or is not yet ready to have their own account. So the key is be patient, follow up, and respect each and everyone's timeline.